Welcome back to the weekly news roundup. This is the Crazy Tech Edition. So before we dive on in, I have a new science fiction book that is coming out very soon. We're targeting around May or so, and the book is called synapticg. So this is a book looking at a lot of this interfacing between technology and biology and things like this. So you can find more information at synapticg.com or tlm.li/s. Brief synopsis of the book. Mark woke up in a hotel room unable to remember why he was there, but it was overshadowed by his being paralyzed. Using the robotics education connections, he rebuilds his once functional body. In the process, the team soon discovers a cost for restorative technology. But what could the price be to restore bodily functions? Mark needs to determine if he will pay that price. So you can get more information about the book, and I'll let you guys know more updates on it. Particularly if you want to click on the Get Updates there and sign up to the newsletter, then I will send out updates as soon as we're done with the beta, let you know the status of the final cover. I'm still doing a couple final designs on it. And then from there, we will get the book out into print, into print books, ebooks, and audiobooks. So with that, let's head on over into the smart tech news. Bird scooters. So bird scooters, of course, caused a lot of controversy that people were just leaving the scooters laying around. It kind of irritated the bejeebers out of people. Well, Bird is now trying to appease local businesses plagued by scooters by allowing the businesses to be a place to drop off the scooters, and in exchange, they'll get more customers coming back. Now, apparently, you can get your business listed on the Bird scooter map, and you will get a discount on listing your business if you agree to work with Bird to be a place to leave that bird behind. And so basically, part of what they're doing here is making a payment app to be used in the business. So the idea here is you go into the business, and now you have very much like Apple Pay. And some people look at this going, this makes no sense. If you're going to use this type of stuff, why not just use Apple Pay or the other pay applications, which are pretty much accepted more places than this. But anyway, you open the Bird app, hit the ride button as though you were about to rent the nearby scooter. Instead of scanning the QR code, you scan the shop's barcode instead. You enter the amount and you swipe up to pay using payment information already shared with Bird. Why are we connecting all of these payment informations to other people? But anyway, so the birds outside bring businesses inside. Yeah, that's because people are going inside to see if they have a Band-Aid from tripping over the piles of scooters in front of the shops. It's not necessarily that bad. But anyway, what do you guys think? Would you use Bird Pay? Let me know. Well, Microsoft had all this hubbub about Cortana. They're discontinuing Cortana's consumer skills, starting with the next version of Windows. That's right. If you've just gotten used to Cortana, you've integrated it into your smart home. You have your Cortana is controlling your smart home. Sorry, it's going to stop working. Cortana is going to be dropped from the consumer skills, like controlling your music. However, there still will be the iOS and the Android apps that can do those, at least for the time being. Probably those servers will probably die sometime soon too. And Cortana is pretty much going to stop working if you're using a local account. Isn't this interesting? If you're so used to Cortana, you're like, Cortana's good. Yeah, you are no longer going to be able to use Cortana if you're using a local account on Microsoft. You're going to have to change your computer to either a Microsoft online account login or a school or business login in order to continue to use Cortana at all. Now I look at this going, great, I never want to use Cortana, and if this is a way to get Cortana basically non-functional on my system, so be it. Of course, if I were to be using Windows 10 at all anyway, which I am not. But anyway, basically they have the information. So Windows 10, so this is Windows 10 2004. Which sounds like it should be, about 15 years old now, but it's not. It's not indeed. So starting with this version, we've tightened access to Cortana so that you must be securely logged in with your work or school account or your Microsoft account before using Cortana. And some consumer skills, including music, connected home, and third-party skills, will no longer be available in the updated Cortana experience. If I'm experiencing a loss of my functionality, but hey, this is the thing I've been warning you all about with all this crazy smart tech, is the lack of the ability. So yeah, no more local login if you actually do like using Cortana. Of course, you should just switch to Linux instead. I know, some of you can't. There's applications. Bummer, man! I was supposed to bring over my props. I was supposed to bring over my unicorn meat. Because Waze, that's not Waze, this is Wyza. Don't confuse it with Waze. Wyza is now working on a fitness tracker that puts Alexa on your wrist. So you can be running down the street, you're like, I just forgot, I ran out of unicorn meat. Hey Alexa, order unicorn meat, confirm! And you can continue running, having Alexa order you unicorn meat as you are running on down the street. So this is now much more convenient. It also has this wonderful benefit of being able to walk near people when you have your long sleeves on and people don't even know that you have a spy device listening to everything you have. It's going to get to the point, people, where I'm going to go up there. If somebody's wearing long sleeves, I might have to pull up their shirt to see if they're wearing some Wyza device that has Alexa perpetually listening. Of course, I might need to check their ears and their glasses at the same time because all of those things are getting Amazon Alexa order unicorn meat confirm embedded into them. So, with all of that being said, do we really need more Amazon Alexa stuff in our society? We really don't. Of course, if you go work for Amazon and you get the highest rate on the scoreboard, you could get enough Amazon cash to get yourself an Alexa. No. I don't need a new baseball, thank you very much. All right, this is fun. Tempo is a brand new smart home gym that uses computer vision to track your real form in real time. This uses the Microsoft Kinect, and the only thing I can think of in this is, remember the story Brian Lunduka's telling a long time ago about the last time he had the Kinect set up? Because the Kinect can automatically turn on the PlayStation when it sees you. So they were using it. One day he's all real busy. So he runs into this bathroom in his bedroom and takes off all his clothes, runs back out stark naked, and the Kinect apparently scans him at that wonderful mode. Throws on the clothes and leaves. He says the only time he could ever get that Alexa, not the Alexa, the Kinect to actually identify him is when he took his clothes off. He said he turned the thing off and never used it since. So they're using the same technology for this device here. So it's using Microsoft's technology, and if I believe correctly, they are logging the data into Microsoft's Azure Connect platform. So they're basically analyzing all of the data on a Microsoft platform. So here, look at this. You got your you're good, you're bad. It's basically telling you, you're messing up your form. You're messing up your form. So you can basically not have to go into with your teacher. It only costs $2,000, or you can actually get it for selling off your soul to Microsoft, or not Microsoft, selling off your soul to this company for the next 3 to 5 years or whatever on monthly installment plans. But it does come with a monthly content subscription fee of $39 on top of it. So not only are you paying $2,000, then you're paying $40 a month for the privilege of this thing watching you and watching you and watching you. Of course, there's some classes involved and things like this, and so all sorts of stuff. So I really don't want some Microsoft product analyzing all of my exercise type and storing it on Microsoft servers. I think I'm going to go ahead and pass. All right. Last two articles here. The Google Nest cameras went down for 17 hours. So basically it was a server that was being updated, failed to update, and so the whole server went down, so nobody could access your Nest cameras. People, this is the problem with having IoT devices that are connecting everything to the two central servers to do all of the data harvesting and data collection. My cameras that I have here, everything's on the local network. but the local network will then push stuff out to an external server so nobody can steal the feeds. Okay, but all of the processing and everything is done on a local network instead. So with this, these things went down for 17 hours. There were actually several reported break-ins, thefts, things like this, and people did not have the evidence for it. All caused because a server failed to update correctly. And this is the problem, people. The server goes down, the DNS gets corrupted, you get some other issue going on. Sorry, your amazing Nest camera is now a paperweight that can serve no function at all. Oh well. And on to our feature story, the fluffy feeder fail. Yet another one of these smart devices that had a system outage. This outage was out for over a week. So this is PetNet, has a smart pet feeder system. It went down for a week. Now they said they'll continue to dispense food. You just can't track all of the stuff on the app here. So please let me know if you saw this video from a few weeks back where we looked at the smart kitty litter box that will alert you when your cat's doing a dump. You can monitor your cat going, go Fluffy, go Fluffy, go. If you remember that. What is better, to be monitoring your cat's eating, or are you monitoring your cat's anti-eating, shall we say? Let me know in the comments there which one you think. Engagement challenge. Now, some people, though, despite when this happened, some people were reporting that the thing stopped working at all. So, poor Fluffy was not getting fed because there was a major fail. Thus, we had a Fluffy feeder fail. All right, so, again, keep all this smart stuff off. You do not need this device to feed your cat. Now, you can get automated ones. I'm not saying, you can get an automated thing that will dispense a certain amount of food, without being connected to the internet. I mean, go for that. Way better, way better. What do you guys think? Let me know. Fluffy feeder fail, problem, not problem? Let me know down below.